Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be doing the black and white CAS challenge, which I'm really excited for. So I'm gonna go and change the color of my game in 3, 2, 1, and it is now completely dark. So I think that we should probably randomize the sim like 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and now we kind of have just like a person to work with. You guys told me that this is actually harder than the inverted challenge, so I'm super excited to see if it's easier or harder. We kind of nailed the inverted challenge last time, and if you haven't seen that, definitely go and watch that. I'll have it linked above and down below. Now I'm thinking like pitch black hair, and I know that's kind of a safe option, but we kind of want to win, right? And honestly, picking the facial features and things like that isn't terribly hard. In black and white, when I was doing inverted, it was a little bit more confusing to me, I feel like, just because it was hurting my eyes. I like the idea of a bit rounder of a face, and lips can be pretty but not humongous. Something like that I think is cute. Now skin details are always my favorite, and usually when I use Northern Siberia Winds, I'll pick like the second or third shade. I feel like they match the skin tone the best. So let's go with the second one with that one, or we could do a different one too. No, I think I'm gonna stick with this one. This one or this one. I feel like this one's a little bit more baby, which is kind of what I want. I don't know if this is gonna be crazy colored. I actually don't know if this blush is gonna be crazy colored on her skin. Maybe I'll go a little bit lighter with it just in case. I can give her like these little eye bags. And then for eyes, eye color, I think we could probably go, that's like blue eyes. I'm thinking more of a brown eye. Maybe like this one. And then we'll do our eye overlay as close as possible, which is probably gonna be maybe that. I think that's a little bit too dark. That's probably the perfect shade. Eyelashes, pretty easy. I feel like anything looks good on Sims. I think that is really pretty. Ooh, I kind of like these ones too. Okay, no, we're going with these ones. With that, yeah, that looks good. I downloaded a bunch more eyeliner, which I'm so happy about. I think we'll go with this one. I kind of like the heavier eye. I don't usually go for that, and I feel like with the black and white, it's kind of inspiring me. Ooh, and we could do sparkles on her eye. That's kind of cool. I just don't know what color it is though. Okay, we'll go with this. Lips, I want a little bit darker to go with her skin. Honestly, lips are really hard in The Sims. I kind of just stick with this one, but this one's a little bit more catered towards light skins. Why don't we go with that? I feel like that looks good. I feel like I want to remove the eyeshadow, but I kind of want to, let's stick with it. Let's see what happens. And then finally blush. I think I'll go with this and then just like lessen it, because we do have a shade that has blush already. I hope that looks good. It's actually really scary. And then hair. That looks pretty, and it kind of matches my own braids. That's pretty too. And what color are her eyebrows? Her eyebrows are the darkest, so let's probably go for the darkest hair. Oh, the pigtails are adorable. That's stunning. This might be a really fun look to go with. I think that's so cute. I think I'm gonna stick with this, and maybe we can get some really cool earrings to go along with it. Maybe we go with like a beach vibe with her and give her some little, what even are those? Seashells. I could not think of the name. Seashells, and I feel like I might have a seashell necklace that goes along with it, and I'm gonna go with the third color just in case they match, because I really want them to match in the end. But she might be really fun like that, like already that. Also, I feel like her head's kind of big. Maybe it's her hair. No, I think her face is fine. I think her hair is just very voluminous. Okay, something like this really gives off like beach. I feel like I'm just thinking more of like a relaxed look with her, and honestly I feel like that first option was just such a vibe. Okay, you know what? I have to go back to that. It's just so cute. And we can even do just like one color. It might be a little bit less risky, but I really liked those stripes. So let's go ahead with, let's do these stripes right here. We could do shorts or like more like beach pants. Not gonna lie, in my head I was thinking like these kind of jorts, like longer. I think that's cute. I don't know. I just feel like that's the vibe for her. And definitely some kind of sandal like Birkenstocks would totally eat. And I actually am so grateful for the Sims team putting in Birkenstocks to the base game. I don't even know when they did that, but I discovered them when I went back to Maxis Match. I say that as I can't find them. There they are. Okay, I found them. I think this is white. I think I want brown though. So let's go with this maybe. I hope they're not too crazy. And with fingernails, I actually have like chipped nails. I definitely think the sand at the beach and stuff is definitely like wearing to her nails. I think that's a cool color. And honestly, I feel like this whole outfit's a vibe. I actually feel like we need to get her name now that we have her first look. Noelle is a good idea. Nicole, Maggie, Jordan. I like Jordan for her. Jordan Bray. I like that. And I feel like she is probably and I feel like she's gonna want the location beach life aspiration. Maybe she's a bit clumsy, but she's a goofball. And maybe she's lazy. Oh, she's doing some poses for us, period. Hey, that eats. I think these are the boy poses I have. Now let's move on to formal wear. And maybe for formal wear, she puts her hair up in a bun. I think that's kind of cute. We have to do her makeup again. I am going to add the eyelashes for everything, but for the makeup, I am going to try and do it different for every look. I like this really, really simple, like tiny eyeshadow. And then eyeliner, we could do something a little bit more extreme. This isn't even extreme, but just a little bit more heavy. Some blush on the cheeks, very cute. And then again with lips, so hard for me, but maybe we can do maybe that. And some hoop earrings. Although she is a little bit lazy, so maybe she wouldn't do something so big and heavy. We could maybe just do these tiny shells. And I want her dress to be pretty, but I want it to look like it's easy to get on, I guess. Kind of comfortable. I would say a dress like this looks a little bit more comfortable. Or we could do a little bit more beachy of a formal look. I know it's like supposed to be formal, but when my Sims wear like formal looks, it's usually like to a restaurant or something. So maybe we can do like flowers or just a color. Let's just do a color. Shoes, we can do, would she wear flats or heels? I honestly like the height that she's wearing right now. I feel like that's a pretty safe like size or height. And nails, I do want to stay the same for all her outfits as well. Maybe we give her a bracelet. Those are pretty. I hope they match her earrings. But let's just go with that. And I think that is the fit. Athleisure, we can just do like a crop top, maybe like that. And some more like jogger looking pants. I think this is cute. I like the black shoes with it. And I think that is a fit. Definitely no makeup for athletic. Sleepwear, we could give her this cardigan from Clumsy Alien. I like that. And then just some shorts underneath. We can do these Miko ones and try to match it to her top. Like that I think matches. Hopefully we get that right. And obviously some cute bunny slippers is a must. And to keep her hair from getting like frizzy and stuff, we can do a bonnet. It is messing with her eyelashes though. I'll just give her these eyelashes for this look. Like that, like, you know, she wiped off the mascara and stuff. Party wear. I never know what to do with party wear because there's so many different types of parties. But I guess whatever party she's going to is probably a little bit more like relaxed. Maybe like a beach party since she is like kind of a beachy sim. Something like this is pretty cute. Again with some like jean shorts. I kind of like this. I'm actually feeling pretty confident, but I'm a little bit scared because every single time I'm confident is when we mess up. I think I like these ones, so let's go ahead with that. And then shoes, let's do some Birkenstocks again. I feel like Birkenstocks are like just her thing. There we go. And, oh, and makeup. We gotta do some makeup. Again, some blush. These are all gonna be different shades because I'm not picking the same one every single time. Eyeliner. Okay, we can do some eyeliner. Oh, it's actually kind of conflicting with her blush, so maybe no eyeliner for this look, but maybe some lips. Let's go ahead with that. Maybe I feel like that's a little bit heavy for not wearing eyeliner either, but let's just see what happens. And let's give her a heart necklace. Maybe not. Maybe just a small seashell. There we go. I can't believe we're already on her swimwear, but swimwear, she definitely has to just be like, just a vibe. Like she needs some shades and everything. Maybe we'll go with this, and I want the bottoms to be like lighter and the top to be darker. We could even give her some sunscreen, which would be kind of cute. Just a little bit on the nose. And that actually reminds me, I love to add a good little eye fleck to all of my Sims. So I'm gonna try and do that with all of her outfits. Okay, yeah, they are added. Oh my gosh, and I just experienced the weirdest glitch where all of her skin details just disappeared. I remember she had this one. Her eyelashes, her eyebrows are also a different color. Let's go back to black. But she had that, and then what else did she have? She had blush about this shade, little eye bags, and then she also had the eye color. I think it was the second one, I think. That was so weird. It just like disappeared after I copied and pasted the eye flex to all of her outfits. But there is her swimwear. Moving on to hot weather. Let's wear a hat maybe. I feel like that would be kind of fun. Oh, it kind of conflicts with her eyelashes again. Okay, whatever. We don't need a hat. We could do like, is that her vibe? I don't know. I feel like kind of like a flowy shirt would probably be the vibe for a hot day for her. I kind of like this shirt on her. Actually, I really like this one, and we can definitely do like a little pattern on the front with some shorts. And I know the shorts that go with it, it's the ones that she wears for bedtime. I just can't find them. These ones, the Miko ones. Wait, no. These ones, there they are. Okay, let's go for maybe that color. I feel like that's cute. Let's do that. Again, with the Birks, we'll go a lighter color this time. Makeup on a hot day. Maybe not her vibe, but we definitely will do some makeup for cold wear. Some eyeliner. Maybe we do some heavy eyeshadow for funsies. Maybe not that heavy, but maybe this. That's kind of cute. We can go for that kind of color. Some blush. And then we still have some lips to do. We can go with this. And I usually just lower the opacity with almost all of my makeup. So yeah. Did we finish? Oh yeah, we did. In my head, we didn't do hot weather yet. So let's go and do cold weather. And I think this is really cute. And I actually have like a scarf that goes with it, but I think it might mess with her eyelashes. Yeah, it does, but it's kind of cute. So I might just switch out her eyelashes. That's cute. And then we can do some higher waisted jeans. Something like that I think is cute with some Uggs like that. That is so adorable. Okay, let's just go through her outfits in our like black and white version of the game. So we have this as her every day, and then we have formal, then athleisure, hot weather. So swimwear, what am I talking about? Sleepwear, and then we have party, and then we have swimwear, and then we have hot weather, and then cold weather, which cold weather is kind of my favorite. No, actually I think every day is probably my favorite. But we're gonna see how Jordan looks with the actual game colors. I'm gonna go and switch them off in 3, 2, 1. I'm not even gonna look, like I'm so nervous. I wonder what it looks like. Her makeup is so bad. I thought she ate. No, she did not. I'm like in shock. I thought she was gonna be, she is like, I mean, the makeup kind of matches the earrings, I guess. Oh my goodness. All of her nails for every single outfit is purple. Okay, so let's go and move on to formal wear, and she's wearing neon. Yes, she is. She's wearing neon. Wow. With some purple lip. Oh, pink. Okay. No, she wasn't that crazy. Just the purple nails. I don't even want to keep seeing them. I'm so sad. This is her athleisure. It's not bad. It's just not good. Okay, let's go to sleepwear, and nothing matches again. Okay, you guys were definitely right. This one is definitely harder. Her freaking party wear is atrocious. She has red lips with a purple top with like pinky purple blush that just does not go with her skin tone. Okay, at least the shirt and the nails match. At least that. You gotta be grateful with what you have, and we definitely kept this one simple. Definitely not bad. I'm not mad at this one. Hey, this one's probably the best one. I'm not mad at this one at all. This is cute. I like this. And my second favorite, we have cold weather, and we have pink and green. I mean, the lips don't look bad in my opinion. I like them. I am kind of ready to end this video though. So this is Jordan Bray. This is what I have created with only black and white. I actually really tried, and I thought everything was going well, but I just don't know what colors are going with each other at all. Also, have you guys seen the fly? There's been a fly that's been bugging me this whole video. How rude. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys really enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you have any other ideas, don't forget to leave them down below. I love you all so much, and goodbye.